Hey guys, welcome back. Today I'm coming to you from my makeshift home office that is currently located in my bedroom because as you know, we are currently in a renovation in our basement, and part of that whole renovation plan includes a new office space for both my husband and I to share. So in the meantime, how many others are out there working from home in their bedrooms during this season? Today is another episode of Ask Marisa, and today I'm going to be answering a question that I have received a handful of different times, both here on YouTube and over on Instagram. And the question essentially centers around what I'm currently enrolled in for interior design. People are curious about what the program is like, how much does it cost, what's the course curriculum, what am I learning, how long does it take to complete, all of the things. So today we're going to do a little bit of a deep dive on the Interior Design Institute. This community has been so amazing and encouraging as I've started sharing publicly that I'm in interior design school and sharing a little bit on my Instagram about my assignments and that kind of stuff. So thank you so much for your support and your encouragement. You know, as a 41-year-old going back to school, it's definitely been an experience, and it's so awesome to hear encouragement and support from every time I log on here and I hear your guys' comments. It's just been wonderful, so thank you. Now, full disclosure, before I dive into this, there are some rules surrounding enrollment in the Interior Design Institute, and so I've got to be careful how detailed I go into sharing the course curriculum and some of the specifics that are involved, because they want to make sure that the curriculum is saved, obviously, for paid students who can really dive in and get the most of it. So I will be a little bit vague in some instances, but it's just because I want to uphold the community guidelines outlined by the Interior Design Institute. So a little bit of background. I was the person as a kid growing up who was constantly rearranging furniture in my bedroom, trying new layouts for things. I had one little room, you know, when you're a child in your parents' home, and I would just remake that room over and over and over. And it's amazing to me over the years how many different ways I could set up the bedroom simply by moving the furniture around. Also during school, during my teen years, I wasn't the most focused, and I definitely was not a fan of the things that I was learning when I was in school. And I would spend a lot of my time doodling and drawing floor plans for houses or the front elevation for what I would call model homes. I just always was really drawn to the whole idea of interior design. My parents, when I was 12, purchased a home that they had built, and that was when the first time I had ever seen like actual floor plans and where you got to pick out different finishes for the home. And I remember just really being struck by how enthralling the whole process was. But really, other than like setting up my own home, the way we all do when we first get off on our own and have our own space to decorate, I really didn't do much in the whole area of interior design. I was really lucky to have some projects over the years connected to my job, so I was able to help design some of our office spaces and a dance studio, and even the church that I'm involved in, a whole campus that we opened. I got to be involved in that, but I actually didn't really dive seriously into the world of design until around 5 years ago when we decided to renovate the main floor of our home. And in that whole process, I just realized how much I stinking love the whole idea of interior design and creating spaces from blank canvases. And I posted a photo on Instagram, this photo that I'll put here. And that was really when other people started saying, hey, can you help me with my space? Can you come over to my home and give me some suggestions? Or will you come furniture shopping with me? I need to redo this part of my home. And it was kind of something that I began to do as a hobby at that time, and I really loved it. I would find myself, no matter how packed my schedule was with other commitments, I always made time to go and help and be involved in people's design projects because I just loved it so much. So fast forward, the last handful of years, I started doing more projects on the side. I started charging for my services and creating this small little business. And then I was like, you know what? I want to take some schooling for this. I'm passionate about it. I love it. I think getting a little bit more detailed information besides what I think looks good would be really helpful. So I researched a handful of different options of online programs simply because I work full-time and I'm doing this design stuff on the side. My timing is really limited, and I needed something that would be really flexible and would allow me to continue to work full-time, be a mom, be a wife, do all the things. So I looked at a handful of different options and I landed on the Interior Design Institute. The main reason for that was they are accredited in multiple nations. So they are recognized for interior design accreditation in Canada, the US, in Great Britain, Australia, and there might be another, I don't remember. And it just was widely accepted amongst the interior design governing bodies as a reputable source of information. So I thought, okay, that's really good. I want to be able to know that I'm getting quality education that's actually recognized in my industry. In addition to that, I read a lot of reviews from a lot of the online schools, and it just got rave reviews repeatedly, over and over, from all across the world. Really rave reviews, and that to me went a long way. I always look at reviews before I purchase something online, and this was no different. And I loved hearing the feedback that people had about how much they loved the program, what they were learning, what doors of opportunity it opened for them, all the things. So last Christmas, my Christmas gift to myself, which I don't normally do, with a lot of prompting and encouragement from my husband and my closest friends, was to enroll in the design program at the Interior Design Institute. It is an online program, and it allows 1 year to complete the diploma course for interior design. The course curriculum covers everything from art and architectural history to the language of interior design to learning the design process from the very beginning to the end of a project. What you don't know going into the course is that partway through you are going to be given an assignment, and that assignment is actually built upon throughout the remainder of the course. So that's been really, really fascinating for me to be a part of, because it's like what I do with clients, but now really learning the depth of how much I could include when I'm working with clients to really, truly help bring their vision to life. So I have their website open here. Just a brief overview again, without getting too detailed into the information. They review the language of design, the history of design and architecture, different design styles. They talk about space planning and lighting, of course, color and interior finishes, decorative textiles and fabrics, furniture, art, accessories, all that stuff, right through to speaking to clients, how to communicate to clients, and how to start your own design business. I am currently on module 9 out of 12, and like I said, they give you 1 year. They say it can be done in 6 months. I've just noticed that with working full time, that has not been possible. So rather than trying to get 2 assignments done a month, I've kind of slowed my pace down, and my aim is to get 1 done a month so that I could be done within the year. And it is just full of information. So informative and helpful. You are connected with a tutor, and this is a live person who you can email and chat with if you have any questions throughout the whole curriculum. They are the people who you upload your assignment to, and then they mark it for you, and they give you feedback and kind of help explain anything that you maybe need clarity on. And that whole part of this program has been outstanding. My tutor is a woman named Marieke, and she's located in the Netherlands. So I've loved following her on Instagram. I'll link her below so you can see her style. She took this course years ago, and now she's one of the tutors at the Interior Design Institute, and she has been a wealth of knowledge and super helpful throughout this entire process. So you're not left alone to just do online studies and check I completed that. Real eyes are looking over your assignments and giving real feedback to make sure that you're actually learning what needs to be learned and retaining the information necessary to really build upon a strong foundation and speak the language of an interior designer. There's also a really active community on Facebook for Interior Design Institute students. It's been really great to read the encouragement and to listen to what other people are posting, to hear the feedback they're giving one another on questions that they may have, or things that they're learning about. It's really a fantastic community, so you don't feel like you're going through the whole curriculum by yourself. It's awesome to see students who have graduated or students who have just started and watching the journey unfold for them as it's unfolding for you too. So if you like doing work with a community and that's your jam, then the Facebook community would be so outstanding for you as you go through this whole course. They also have opportunity for you to enroll in other courses as this progresses. Certain courses are only available once you have completed this one. And so as you're progressing through the course, they're like, hey, if you want, you can now sign up for this one. And they've got some master classes that are really focused on specific elements of design. If you really want to focus, say, on kitchen design, there's a whole course just for that. They have courses specifically to help you build your business or to learn about social media and marketing. It's a whole, institution designed to really help you be equipped so that you can be a successful interior designer and run a successful business. If you are interested in learning a little bit more about interior design and watching some projects unfold, I post a new design video every Thursday. So tap subscribe and hit the bell button so that you're notified every time a new video comes out, because some weeks I actually put out more than one video. If you're looking for more information, they have a really great website. If you're in Canada, it's the interiordesigninstitute.ca. I assume that handle changes depending on what nation you're in, but if you Google the Interior Design Institute, the logo looks a little bit like a really stretched out, elongated D. You can learn all about the courses that they offer, including the course on interior design. Their pricing is on their website. So right now the course is listed at $999 Canadian, which is including a $100 savings. So, that's kind of in and around the cost of the course. You can expect to spend around $1,000 Canadian for this course. Like I said, they say it could be done in 6 months, but if you're working full time, they do give you up to a year. There are extensions available if you need to take longer than 1 year to complete the course, and I believe those come at an additional fee. At the end of the course, you get a diploma in interior design. And like I said at the beginning, this is a recognized diploma internationally. So if you are considering signing up for the Interior Design Institute, check your region and see if this is an accredited diploma in your nation, because I honestly cannot recommend this program enough. It has been such a great experience so far. So like I said, I enrolled in this as my Christmas gift to myself last year, so it's been just about 6 months since I've been taking this course. I'm just beginning to piece together the necessary components for assignment number 9, and there's a total of 12. So I'm just slightly ahead of the 6-month schedule, but not quite extending it into the full year. And like I said, that's with me working full time and having other projects on the side. But really, you need to prioritize time in your week to learn, to focus on the assignments, and to spend time really piecing together great assignments that show that you're really truly learning the information that's being taught. If you want further information, go to their website and put your email address in, and they will send you a prospectus that will just give you more information so that you can just dive a little bit deeper and see exactly what it is that they can offer and how it might benefit you in your hobby or your passion to pursue a career in interior design. I recently started an interior design Instagram account just as like a portfolio of different projects I've been working on. I'm also going to be sharing some tips and hopefully really useful information that can help you in your space. So if you want to follow along over on Instagram, it's Marisa Anderson Design. I would love to connect with you over there. Hey, if you have any questions about the Interior Design Institute or the training, anything at all, please feel free to comment below. I would love to chat with you in the comments. To all of you who submitted this question about my training and the interior design school that I'm in right now, thank you so much for your question. I hope this gave you a better understanding and an overview of the Interior Design Institute. They also have some other classes that you might be interested in, so again, I encourage you, go to their website, check them out, and see if it's something that would be beneficial for you. You guys have an awesome day, and we'll see you back here next time at I Am Loved.